nerds. This is about Tectone's tweet about Honkai Impact. However, I seem to have a big problem with saying Honkai. My brain always says Hanukkah, like the holiday. Don't know why. You can make fun of me in the comments. Go ahead. I'm not editing all of it, okay? Just listen. Listen, all right? Listen, I'm an idiot, and I'm okay with that, all right? This is all about being okay with being an idiot. All right, I'm going. Bye. Oh my gosh. All right, here we go. All right, so today's funniest crap LEC today. We got a lot of Twitter garbage going back on again. I don't normally talk about this stuff, but because I feel like this one's just so stupid, I feel like it's just whatever. I just wanted to let you see this. If you're like sensitive to like swearing and stuff, I'm not gonna swear, but there are swears in this like message or whatever else. But like it's just freaking crazy. So we're gonna start off with the person with sense. Where is this person? Dude is getting attacked for saying waifu. Classic Twitter. Yes, this is the most base response. I have people's names taken out of this thing. Did you see I right there, the blush eye sitting there in front? So we're not gonna throw anybody out like that, right? Every time I watch YouTubers do this kind of stuff, they typically don't throw anybody out there. I don't want people getting, especially 'cause I think some of these idiots are young. So I don't want the like crazy stuff. They'll probably realize by now their opinion is stupid. If they don't, then I don't know what's. Bro, I can't. All right, we're gonna go through it. Right? I have a couple lined up that I saved. What was the first one? Ew, shut up. Just basically shut up. Shut the freak up, freak. It's gone back again, and we have the person underneath going, "Whoa, it's a drawing, right?" Because people don't seem to. Oh, you guys can't even see that part. People can't seem to understand. This doesn't even. Let me start off, right? Let me just tell you what happened. Tectone has just said he thinks the Hanukkah waifus are better than the Genshin ones. I don't agree with him, I don't think. I'm trying to think of it. Not for me, no. However, that's all he said. He hasn't said anything else. He didn't say like, oh, they're like real. He didn't, not like sexy, not like, oh man, boobas. So, you know, the weird degen stuff you see on like Twitch or whatever else. None of this, none, not a single thing, right? This is all he has said. And we're getting people doing this. However, this is like the very moderate response. Just like, shut the freak up. You can take that either way, like, oh, I just hate your opinion, right? Then we get people saying weird stuff like, does this scare you? He said absolutely nothing about lesbians, so we're just gonna keep going. I don't know why that's what people went to the next, but okay. When he agreed with you, that makes no sense. We're moving on again. Hanukkah players are blind. They sexualize characters for sales on purpose. These weirdos still act like it's Tectone's fault for pointing out facts. So, as he's pointing this out, I want to point out another point that this person just made. He hasn't said anything about anything being sexual. He just said they're waifus. This could be personalities. This could be traits. He could think they kick more butt. All of that's in the air. Not a single thing. Not a single one to their minds. It just went straight to that. So, second. Third of all, yes. Now, here's a funnier part about this, right? Tectone has made this statement, but do you all remember what happened about, I don't know, what was it, 2 weeks ago? When did Ito come out and we were all talking about his abs and his pecs, right? Don't play games, Twitter. Don't play these games, Twitter. We literally just watched everyone mute, like a bunch of people, shrimp, like, you know, if you're for husbandos, and we're not gonna, that's a whole nother thing. If you like husbandos, I'm not gonna get on you because you like Ito's abs. We know why they made the character that way. Oh, he looks cool. Yeah, also so people who like husbandos will pull for him. Are we on the same planet? Are we in the same place? So, it just baffles me. But yes, this person bringing up the obvious truth. Oh God, if I'm pushing 30 talking about waifus, please take me. So, another common thing we get in this kind of situation, if someone doesn't like your opinion, what they try to do is shame you. Which is just, like, it's just weird. Like, it's not like he's not already married, right? Like, he's already married. So basically this goes to, wow, that guy's weird. But if he's married and happy and making like financially probably way more than you do, and isn't really doing anything wrong, this just says, like I currently am, as long as we're doing this, you're bored. You're bored. It's what it is. You're bored. Just say what it is. Oh my gosh. Like, you're free to feel your way about like 30, right? Because people always say like, I'll be off anime like at what, like 25, 20, 30. There's certain things like, yeah, you just grow out of it eventually. But like, it's a terminology. It's whatever. And then when I go, am I gonna see a female streamer who's 30 and she says husbando? I have to cancel her now? Is that what happens? Do I have to cancel her because she said husbando? And she's like, oh man, Ito's abs, top husbando. Do I have to cancel her? What about all the people like Jung Lee? You know how many friends I have that are older and like Jung Lee? Do I have to throw them under the bus now too? Make some sense. Make some freaking sense. All right, our next one, what was it? Aren't you 48? Another thing, sadly for Tectone, I'm so sorry for you, dude. He's like 27, but his beard makes him look a lot older. His beard and a bit of his size, I think, is what makes him look a lot older. It wouldn't matter, like, it'd be weirder if we got to like 50, right? Like, you're a grandparent and you're still talking about like waifus and stuff, like with anime. Sure, I'd probably give that to you. But like, I just don't think I care. Like, it's somebody else's personal life. Why would I care is the thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously they don't get what I'm saying, but everybody who's watching this, you know what I'm saying? What does it affect my day? How does it affect? It doesn't affect my day. I'll be honest with you guys, I have a problem. I love this too much. Next person. Here we go again. No, freak. Ah, gosh dang, it's a stupid thing. There we go. Using the words waifus, red flag. Oh, just get real close to them. Just get real close. Just right near your eye. Guys, just gotta make sure you know. He's talking about a game. I know, that's crazy. I know that's insane. But he's talking. I can't do it. Twitter's bored, man. Oh gosh dang it, Twitter's freaking bored. Oh, I can't, man. I wanted to let you guys know because this is just too good. I've been out of content for a minute, but at least this is something we can all laugh at because this is just ridiculous. Hanukkah waifus, Genshin waifus. You're 38 years old. How long are you gonna keep doing this? He's 27. So again, it's the same thing. Say an old age, so try to make him feel uncomfortable, and then that way you can say whatever you want at him. Well, you're old. Like, just shut the freak up. You're clearly too young for the internet. That's what we really need to establish. You're too young for the internet. Oh my, I can't believe. I can't do it. I can't do it. Who's the next one? People that use waifu unironically? Is this... Now, here's the thing, right? I might need to look up the definition of ironic for this. I've kind of covered it, but I'm not moving it back. I'm just going to read it to you as we're going. Is there any other situation where this is the right term to use? If you were on like a Tinder date, right? And you're talking to the girl and you're like, oh, you're my waifu. Yes, that's unironically weird. It's just like, that's a person. What the frick are you doing? However, this is the one time this makes sense. When else are you going to use this? It's a female anime character you like or think is attractive or whatever else, like your personality, whatever else. This is the only time that this is valid. It doesn't make any sense. It's just beautiful, honestly. Isn't he like 30? Again, it's the same thing. I'll move it down a little bit. Never mind, I'll move it down a little bit because you can't see anything. There, we'll keep it right there. Isn't he like 30? No. I mean, at least you were closer, but no. Like, it just doesn't matter. And then someone else brought up, you realize that people, yeah, the person right underneath, you realize all the people who created this game are like around the same age. Your point is, I think the other thing, right, that comes with these kind of young people is that they don't understand how fiction is created, right? Like, there's some rules I still have. Like, there's some terms I still don't like. But with, like, let's say I'm making Ningguang, right? Ningguang is an idea in my head, right? Before we're, like, on Genshin and everything else. Ningguang is an idea in my head. She doesn't exist until I put her on paper, like exists into the world. Before she exists, I can give her red hair. I can make her 8 feet tall. I can say that she was a world-renowned gymnast for about 20 years, whatever else, and you can't tell me anything. It's the same thing with like shonen anime when like people get really upset about like power scaling or whatever else. If Toriyama grabs Goku and suddenly tomorrow he just says Goku loses all his power or whatever else, you can't say anything because he's the creator. It's his creation. It's an idea that's in his head that he made millions off of. Probably. I don't know how much money that man actually made on that. Millions off of. And he can do whatever the freak he wants with. It's fiction. It doesn't exist. We've gotten to the day of age where we've got so good at making characters feel so alive that people can't distinguish that. So I want to add on to this point, right? Because then you might be asking like, Eagle, what do you mean by like alive? Well, obviously now we have voice acting, we have really good 3D modeling. What was it? Final Fantasy VII Remake had like actual pores on their characters, right? It's not the fact that obviously like, these people don't exist. It's the fact that like you can be so ingrained in media. I mean, I have like a Frederica shirt right here and a Saber poster behind me back there, right? They don't exist. They're not real. But they're so well characterized at times. They're so well shown to you. You have a voice in your head for them. Like, if I'm like, what does Zhongli sound like? Everybody knows, like, osmanthus wine. Like, that's like the main thing, right? Like, oh my gosh, his voice. But none of these things are actually qualities of the character. Zhongli's voice is from some guy they hired. I think it's Keith David, right? Some guy they hired. I'm not sure that's it. If I'm wrong, then you can just put it in the comments. And put him on a face that somebody got a pencil and went, let me show you what Zhongli used to look like before he was Zhongli. Yes, you're gonna have to sit through all of this. You wait for me. Oh my gosh. Let me show you what Zhongli looked like. And I also want to point out, right? No one's gonna get offended at this because he doesn't look like your husbando. That's the reason why you're not gonna care right now. This is Zhongli. Unironically, this could have been the start of your favorite character, right? And then I was like, put a different hairstyle on him, and now he looks more like what he looks like now. What do you think they would get anywhere near as pissed if I said we're calling him a husbando? No, none of you would freaking give a crap. You only care because you think they're hot. Or like some weird territorial garbage. Some weird stuff, man. Twitter people be outing themselves. Golly. Oh my gosh. Look, the more I'm editing this, the more of a sarcastic prick that's coming out. The beginning of this video is kind of slow, but that's a really dumb example of just what it is. They don't exist. It's a piece of paper. I gotta like physically show that to some people. No, I don't have a cast. My arm's fine. It's just, it doesn't exist. Does not exist. They don't exist. Okay? It's just the reason why you like characters is because you find yourself attached to an aspect of the characters. That's why most people like to share their waifus or their tastes or favorite characters, because it says a little something about them and you. I love this too much. I'm enjoying this way too much. Alright, just keep going back with my other rant, or finishing the rant. And we're not that close. This is still, again, I'm still dogging our young people here, but we've gotten to such a point that people can't tell. So let me make it very clear to you. They're not. I can't do it, man. This is just too funny. They're not real. Okay? They're not real. The only time you should be worried about things that aren't real is if it's pushing an unhealthy mindset, lifestyle, or something dangerous. Then I can see you having a problem with it. If a dude just says, Hanukkah back weapons, I can't do it. They get mad about everything. We've had genuine reasons to be mad recently. Oh my gosh, and I know for full well none of these people were out here getting upset that people were, what's the word I'm looking for, objectifying Ito's abs or pecs all I saw on Twitter last month was pecs and abs. Okay? Stop playing games. Gosh dang it. All right, next one. Next one. You're a grown man with a wife. Why the freak are you still saying this? Another thing you see with people who are obviously probably younger is the use of swearing in order to feel like they're making a stronger point, right? A lot of people do this. When you use a lot of words that sound and make you sound grown up, because you know grown-ups swear, it makes you feel big and bad. And no. Listen to me. No. The answer is no, okay? It's all right. You're fine. You're fine. What was it? You're a grown man with a wife, and clearly his wife doesn't care. She's a grown woman. So you're gonna get on her for not caring? Where does this train start? Do I get mad at the Mahoyo guys for not getting mad that you, the viewer, have now called them waifus? Do I get mad at his wife for not going, Did you just say waifus on Twitter today? And Ichiki goes, oh, freak. Sorry, babe. Are you divorcing me? That's it, Tectone. I'm done with you. This relationship is over. Like, what? Where's it start? Huh? Where do we go with this? Where's the accountability? What should happen to him? Because he used the term. What should happen to him? Because he used the term waifu. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is brilliant. Don't worry, we're almost over. I didn't want to go on forever. Oh my, again, you can just go look at the tweet, man, all the retweets. Why do men feel like they, wait, I gotta, my dyslexicness coming up. They're gonna get me. They're gonna show up and go, ha, I can't read. You're right, I'm sorry, all right. Why do men like to use the word waifu, these nuts, so much? Just use words like girl or something else. I'd honestly argue, had he said Hanukkah girls over Genshin girls, you guys would have found that like 80 times more creepy, and he would only be talking about gender. So no, shut the freak up. Your PR strategy is terrible. That's what you just told me. You just told me well, obviously you're a little sus, but you just told me if you had a big account like Tectone's, there's no way you could handle it because you just did a terrible move. If you guys would reach with a word like waifu for this, him using like, let's say he said, because there was some woman getting super offended online about the term female. She said like female is an adjective, it's not a noun, even though it is. Where would he be with this? In the toilet. It would just be the exact same thing or worse, which is, it's just crazy. It just blows my mind. Again, had he like belittled the characters, had he said something about the characters, if anything, you should just be happy he's giving more information to Hanukkah, because it means he's gonna bring, I keep saying Hanukkah, Honkai. He's bringing more info to Honkai. I don't know why I say Hanukkah. I don't know why. It's just a thing. Hanukkah is a holiday, not the word for this. Either way, look, all I'm saying is you have too much free time. And I do too. I know why I'm here. I'm bored, all right? Just come here, say it with me, You're bored, okay? COVID's been hard on all of us. You're bored, we've got nothing to do. There's little to no time going around. Ito's gonna take about a whole another month before you can, oh, his abs, right? And look, you're free to be like that about his abs, but you have to keep it consistent. You can't just have it one way, and vice versa. It would be so dumb. So let's say the term husbando had like some really far back connotations or something, but we're not gonna get all that. I'm not giving you too much because you're gonna try to run with this. Even if it did, I highly doubt the majority of people using the word have that in mind. To educate someone is one thing, right? To educate is just to tell people and just let them know, hey, husbando actually means dudes who like to get hit in the head with a bat or something stupid, right? Just something real bad, something stupid. Then just tell me. Telling me makes me go, oh, really? And then we work with that stupid freaking out. We go, oh, wow, really? I had no idea. Versus trying to preach. Because when you try to preach, we all end up looking like idiots. I know I look like an idiot already, right? That's the other thing. Be a little self-aware. We're all dumb, okay? And I'm just taking the piss out of you like you're possibly taking the piss out of him. You're already a little sus. But gosh dang it, man. This is probably one of the funniest things I've I hate that I'm unironically enjoying this. Again, if you want a good moment or two, I don't send hate to anybody. I wouldn't say, like, again, this is not worth actually making an argument with somebody about. I just say go look at it if you just need a good laugh. Like, it's a good chuckle. I can't wait to see what Reddit says about this. Oh my gosh, I hope you have a good one. I'll catch y'all later, Lightning Brigade. Tell me you want more of stuff like this. I was supposed to just be doing Reddit content. I've been a little burned out. Like, I've had to talk to my friends. I've had to realize I'm a bit burned out. I'm currently working on a collab with one of my friends, Cryax. It's gonna be the same like with the Felicity collab where we had the what was it? The Wheel of Doom kind of garbage. But hopefully you enjoy. Hopefully you have a good one. If you were excited about Ito or any other characters coming on the way, I'm waiting for Yai. She's the last one on my waifu list, and now she is somewhere in the ether because Mihoyo. Let me know. I have no ideas about Ito. I know some people already have opinions on him, but like that's like, it's whether or not I think he's really cool, whether I'm gonna pull on him. I'm hoping he's a bit unga bunga, but I don't know if Mihoyo's gonna go that full way. I also hope they kind of change his bat. His bat looks, I've already said this in the video we had before him. His bat's like, it's like, you know, just go watch the video where I talk about Ito for 5 seconds. Either way, I'll go catch you all later. Peace. Don't leave!